believe you might be right there. Well put there. I like that. All right, so we're getting everybody all squared away here.
Now, if I have to make a prediction here as a fellow facial hair enthusiast, I'm giving the edge to Packie because, beards just give you a little bit more sophistication and make you feel smarter. So,
always go with the most record.
Yeah, I'll always go with whoever has more facial hair.
All right, we're counting it down in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, Dimwit with the double timer and a quick drop clear. Both players playing high, level 10. Remember, 10 to 14. This is a best of 5. And again, there's no championship implications here. Both these players lock their seeds down. Dimwit will be 1, Packie will be 2. So, this is really just for bragging rights. Packie, I know, would love to take a 3rd W. Dimwit would love to have 5 championships under his belt.
Become the Booker T of the Dr. Mario Monthly community.
Right now it's 24 to 23. Dimwit opening his board up, got a bit of a funnel. Packie playing a little bit better, just trying to get some maintain a top line level and lower it consistently. But there's a bit of a funnel, and everything's kind of stacked up except in 5 and 6 right now.
Yeah, Packie's playing a little tighter than Dimwit right now. I'm kind of noticing Dimwit's kind of playing a little bit of everywhere in his gameplay, trying to find the most efficient way to move your pieces, but at the same time, also really kind of scattering his attention from one thing to another. As he gets a nice way to clear out column 8, that was beautiful.
Big double tuck vertical. And both players less than 5 to go, but it looks like Dimwit going to be out first at an absolute blazing, wait for it, 136, but Packie not far behind. He's going to be out at 138, so these players neck and neck going into 11, and I really like Dimwit's board. A lot of double opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great double setup for Dimwit. Packie going to have to deal with a little bit of a red-yellow heavy on his side of the board, but making the most of some tucks there. That's some really good play.
Yeah, that was a great tuck play there, but now he's got garbage management to deal with. But it looks like Dimwit a bit hung up as well early on in 11.
Yeah, he's also having to deal with some issues. You can see he's got nothing over in column 1, so he can't really do anything with those double viruses in the middle of his set. And he's already filled up column 1 with garbage right now.
And a misplay. And it goes from bad to worse, as now he's had to throw a bunch of garbage into 1, which means if he's got any forced misplays, he's got to make them at this point, because he doesn't have that out in column 1.
Yeah, he's got nothing really to do right now with now his new garbage disposal is going to be in column 4. Oh, and there's a misplay from Dimwit. Ooh, that's going to hurt a little bit, but he recovers from it and manages to clear it out.
Meanwhile, Packie maintaining pace, and was in the lead. Now it's tied, but look at this big drop cross, and it's 25 to 24, and you're seeing Packie do a setup garbage drop.
Yeah, he's doing a good job with that. Now he's going to have virtually no place to put any yellow. It's pretty much all blue.
And a bit of a lead opening up now for Dimwit, as Dimwit at 14 viruses, but his left corner is going to be a bit of a hang-up.
Yeah, he's going to have that little blue virus that's surrounded by the red-yellow pills. That's going to be the big bugaboo for him right now.
And that's giving Packie the opportunity he needs, as he is now within 2 of Dimwit. Packie, the current champion, he's won 2 championships. He also won, I believe, back in July. And these are the only 2 players that you're looking at who have won a championship. So we'll see how that goes. But right now, look at this drop play. Excellent work there by Packie, as he's got 4, and Dimwit still seriously buried in that left corner.
Yeah, although I think he's got everything set up to clear out that blue. Just needs to find the right piece. He finds a blue. That's a good spot.
3 yellows.
He'll get the horizontal clear there. Nicely done!
Now he's got to work around garbage, but it looks like at a 433 and then a 436 respectively. Packie out first, then Dimwit. So these two players keeping it dramatic here as we go into level 12.
Yeah, great close game right now. This can go either way. I like Dimwit's tucks here. Working very well with the minimal garbage.
Packie's going to have a lot of double opportunities, though, if you look in the bottom left-hand quadrant of his board.
Yeah, that's going to be a very, very favorable double heavy side.
Also, there's a spire that out in column 8 that Dimwit's going to have to start addressing.
Looks like he's starting to do that right now, and he's going to start banging that down a little bit.
And both players neck and neck as far as the virus count goes. Good diverse boards for both players at this point.
Although Packie's going to have a little bit of a... Ooh, I don't know if that was a miss.
Packie's making a cross drop. This is an excellent play. He's so good at that.
Yeah, that is advanced piece placement if I ever saw one. Very nicely done by Packie.
And I appreciate the Tetris Silver updates by Maine Coon Cat in our chat.
On Noel.
We have that going on. Hope you're able to watch both of those events, but we appreciate you spending some time with us today. As again, these players tied past the 6-minute mark. As far as the timer goes, it is a slight lead to Packie.
Yeah, it is a little bit more favorable for him. I like what he's got set up here. He's going to get a nice little double.
He is burying that yellow virus in 8, but I think, I would have used that double blue to clear out the garbage.
Oh, he just did that right there. So once again, we're all proven wrong.
And Dimwit looks like he's going to get out first. Just needs one more yellow. Meanwhile, it's a force drop for Packie. And Dimwit out at 644. But Packie's not going to be far behind. He just needs 3 yellows.
There's 1. Can he get 2 and 3? There they are. He's out at 653.
But Dimwit has an excellent double board. I really like the middle of his board. Packie's got a lot of doubles, but they're horizontal, which is going to be precarious for him as the level moves on.
Dimwit playing very precariously on that top board. Oh, what a cross-clear combo to recover from it. Very nice.
Taking a play out of Packie's book, playing the little danger strats, as Packie is so good at doing.
Yeah, that was beautifully done from Dimwit's side. And another cross-clear to boot.
And right now it's a 1 virus advantage for Dimwit here in this first game. Strap in, folks. We're going to be here a while.
Oh, I think we are. Oh, these guys are locked in a tug-of-war of pills at this point.
These are two players. I mean, they've said it themselves. They bring out the best in one another. They're just so good with two just, similar but different play styles. They're both incredibly good at the speed game, but just do it in completely different ways. Where Packie is just a down presser almost all the time. Dimwit very deliberate in his plays, and he's one of those players where you look at what he's doing and it looks like he's playing awfully, but then you see suddenly a 5-6 combo in very limited space, and then you just go, oh.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you just kind of look at that and go, oh, wow.
Right now it's a 2 virus lead for Packie. He seems to be hanging on to that lead. I like his board. He's left himself a lot of double opportunities in his end game, and he's going to do a reverse drop. Good play there. Just give himself options. And it is 10-11. Dimwit looking a little bit like he's struggling out on that right side.
No, I like what he's got, though. He's clearing everything out very nicely. He's going to have to deal with a little bit of trouble there on the left, though.
Ooh, good course correction. That could have been a disaster for Packie.
Dimwit just waiting for a blue to pop up. He just needs one blue, and he'll get the chain he needs. And he's going to be out at 9:23.
And 9:23
9:23 for Packie, too! Oh my goodness, we are neck and neck.
Level 14. This is the decider. And remember, the rules say is now we have to address it because we've had very narrow margins in a lot of situations. If these two players tie on whole seconds, they will play 15 in a sprint.
Oh yeah, this could be the one you have. Fitting that the regular season finale would end up like this.
But right now, Dimwit is now opening up a lead. It's 36-45. But Packie's got a lot of doubles later on. Not that many though for Dimwit, but you see a lot of hard vertical drop or horizontal drops. You see a couple of 2x2s of yellow and red out on Packie's board.
Yeah, Dimwit also has a couple of horizontal chances, but he would have to be dependent on RNG to get them, and I don't think he's wanting to depend on that. I would not blame him. Dimwit, though, holding a very nice, very comfortable lead right now, a 15 virus lead.
It's now down to a little bit less than 10 right now. It is now at 10. And again, you're going to see a lot of doubles coming from Packie. Boom. So now he's narrowed it down to 7. It's 23-15. And now
Packie's starting to narrow the gap here. But Dimwit into single digits right now. 6 viruses to go.
Packie needs reds right now. That's his big thing. So does Dimwit. It is 16-5. It looks like it's going to be game 1 to Dimwit, but anything can happen as there's a quad L. So it's now 9-5. And
Packie closing the gap now. Dimwit needs blues in the worst way. He's going to get a clear.
And another cross drop. It's 3-5.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be so close. Dimwit just needs a couple more reds.
3.
Oh, what a clear there from Packie. He just needs one more blue.
One. Packie needs a blue.
It's a race. It's going to be Dimwit.
Dimwit by 1 second.
Oh my goodness.
Another epic finish. This is how we started the last one. A 1 second difference between these two players. We're just going to quickly verify that as it is close to just double check. Give me just a moment.
We'll go under the hood, get that review just to double check, but unofficially it's Dimwit 11:54, Packie 11:55.
It is official. 1 second between these two players. So
wow.
Game 1 to Dimwit.
Wow, what a great opening game between these two players.
Wow. Packie had an inside chance to get it, and RNG just didn't give it to him in enough time. So a 1 second victory for Dimwit. It is 1-0 in this best of 5.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Exact same saying, my nomination for Match of the Year is Dimwit versus Packie. Take your pick.
All right, we're getting everything all squared away now for game number 2. We just need a reset in the timer for Packie. And then we'll be all set.
We're going to hold, and now we're all clear. Everybody's reset.
All right, we are good to go. And in 3, 2, 1, go. More dramatic, go.
All right, taking a look at these boards, pretty similar in kind of separation and doubles, really. So both, not really an advantage for either player, just from board layout.
Yeah, in the early going, it's definitely too close to call. Although that's a great advanced play there from Packie, just setting that yellow up to clearing column 2.
But an early lead goes to Dimwit. I think the end game's going to be more favorable for Packie. really depending on which direction he goes. If he stays center, he should be fine. But right with the state of Dimwit's board, he's going to be forced to play a lot more on his right side.
Yeah, I like the advanced placement here from Packie. Very minimal garbage right now. Almost now it's a clean board for Packie.
And a pretty clean board now for Dimwit as well.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with it right now. He's got a nice horizontal chance if he can have a chance to take it. But that clearway will definitely put the kibosh on that. Oh, but what a nice red-yellow cross clear there. That was beautiful. Giving Dimwit the early lead right now in this game. Looking at 14-9.
But a drop cross from Packie. But no blues for Dimwit. And now he's going to be kind of forced to have to make some creative decisions. As Packie now down to 11.
Yeah, I think Dimwit's going to get rid of that red in column 5. If he can do that, he'll be able to cross clear on that yellow.
And now Packie just not getting any sort of RNG help. This board,
no, he is not.
This board's starting to look a bit.
What a combo there, and Dimwit gets out at a 152.
Meanwhile, Packie has 5 viruses to go. He's going to drop a whole bunch of stuff here, and he's down to 4. He's going to need some help in column 8. That's for sure. A double blue is really what he would like.
If he can get a double blue, that would be perfect. But I don't think that's going to happen here. Although I think he's gonna wait on it.
I think he's gonna fish for it.
Oh, and it comes in too late! Oh, one piece too late. Oh, and he can't get it! Oh, no.
He's in severe danger of topping out, especially this late. He's going to have
but he gets the clear and he drops it! Wow!
Whoa.
What a recovery!
Out at 243, but right now that's opened up a massive lead for Dimwit as it is a 21 virus lead at this point.
Yeah, that was a great recovery from Packie, but that's allowed Dimwit to take a strong lead right now.
And it looks like we've got word that Batfoy has won the CTWC Silver Bracket. Congratulations to him. And if you're joining us from CTWC, thanks for joining us. We are in our semifinal match, our second semifinal match between Dimwit and Packie, two of the best players we have in the community. And it's an absolute monster of a play of 11 right now for Packie as he has narrowed this, what was a 21 virus disadvantage, now down to 12.
Yeah, Packie has done a fantastic job of surging into this level, making great plays and just keeping such an efficient board right now. And again, another combo here that's going to bring it down to, it's going to be about a 15 virus difference right now. So Dimwit kind of responding to that surge with a surge of his own. But I like Packie's board right now as he's setting up a few more combos.
With a triple drop. That's the kind of play you want to be making when you're this far behind the 8-ball. And he's going to do another drop. He's now down to 14, so he's got this to within single digits, it looks like, which is an excellent comeback. And Dimwit a bit hung up right now on an 11. Yeah,
he's going to be blue dependent. He needs a couple more blues, but he'll get them. He's out at 424. And that was a great clear there from Packie, too. He's going to have to clear out those blues first. That's a good way to go. Oh, that double red is going to really help him. Just needs a couple more blues and he'll be out.
Meanwhile, Dimwit's got some opportunities to do real damage. Just a lot of doubles sandwich right in the center of his playfield. Not so much for Packie, but Packie's got a lot of opportunities to make some creative plays. His doubles are going to come in rows 5 and down, it looks like.
Yeah, that's about where he's going to start really starting to put the pedal to the metal here. As Dimwit has got a very good board right now. Looked like he was a little hesitant there with that red-yellow, but clears out the yellow garbage. and doing a good job with it right now.
10 virus advantage, and look at that drop play by Packie, as it is now 39-28. Packie making good plays, just a lot of stacks he's got to address, and really not a lot of RNG to assist him with it.
Yeah, yeah. The RNG has not been cooperating for a lot of our players in this tournament, and it's definitely going to be the case here in this matchup as well. Deal with a little bit of trouble there, but gets a horizontal clear. He's definitely closing the gap. Packie is, but Dimwit has not taken his foot off the gas by any stretch of the imagination.
No, he absolutely hasn't. He's down to 13. He's got a bit of a scattered board, and not a lot of zero or one drop opportunities, but still a pretty solid board, all things considered.
Yeah, it's a pretty good board. Looks like he's got the advanced play for that red virus up top on the left side. And I think that's what he's wanting to do. If he can get the right piece for it. Yeah, he's waiting for it. He's being very patient. And he'll be rewarded handsomely.
And he's now down to half a dozen, as it's a 10 virus advantage. But watch out for Packie, as he's now down to 15. It's 4 viruses to go for Dimwit. Now all he needs is a red, and he's going to be out at 652. But Packie has 11 viruses to clear. Look at this great drop. This is something that Packie is so good at.
Yeah, he is really good at finding combinations and just really exploiting them as well as he can.
And he's just incredibly efficient in his end game. And he's going to drop that red down, set himself up for a horizontal. Meanwhile, Dimwit's board, Dimwit's end game is going to be very interesting. There's a lot of double plays on his bottom 4 rows, and I think he's going to take full-on advantage of that. But
he has to. He absolutely has to if he wants to keep the aggression going.
Packie has a lot of horizontal doubles in the middle of his board, and we know that he can get incredibly creative with his horizontal play early on, as it's now 47-35 here on 13.
Oh my goodness, what a combo from Dimwit.
Absolute monster combo from Dimwit. That puts him with 25 to go, but here comes Packie. Packie's looking to surge.
Yeah, he's definitely got the sets he needs to really go on a really good surge here. And gets a good tuck, setting everything up very nicely right now. Although having to deal with that junk is probably not what he wanted.
And no reds to speak of on Dimwit's board. That's going to slow him down, especially now that he's getting a lot of reds in his RNG. And Packie just trying to get something to work here. Just getting blues where he doesn't need them. This seems to be a recurring theme. Not getting a lot of doubles, and it's slowing him down.
Dimwit's looking like he's going to set up some horizontal plays. Just needs one blue to clear out that... and he gets the cross just at the last second.
And a drop play by Packie that has him at 21. But again, Dimwit absolutely opening up a monster lead as we see a pupper, I believe, in the Dimwit's background there.
And he clears out at, I think that's an 855. Yep, 855 to go to level 14.
And a horizontal quad early on for Dimwit. Again, looking at Dimwit's board, there's a lot of clusters. There's a cluster of blue, cluster of yellow, right in the center of his board. So you could get some zero drop quads. If RNG decides to cooperate. Packie's still struggling on 13 though. This looks to be a runaway for Dimwit.
Yeah, but I like this combo here from Packie. He just needs enough. If he gets a couple of blues, he'll be in good shape. Oh, a little bit of a misplay there, but that's okay. That's probably a better choice.
941 for Packie. He's going to have to make up 17 viruses, and with this opening board, he could very well do it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of great packed viruses here. Great chances for some combos.
He's got a zero quad opportunity, which you absolutely love seeing. But he's also making a lot of drop plays. Abandoning the zero quad, probably a good play, as he knows he's got to be extremely aggressive right now.
Yeah, he's got to really put pedal to the metal here. Otherwise, he's going to be down 2 games to none. And doing a good job of keeping some variety on this board. But oh wow, what a really tight board the Dimwit's got right now.
And I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but Packie is only down by 4.
It looks like he was. Oh yeah, he's narrowed it down to about 7 viruses now.
The thing is, though, it's an extremely double-friendly board for Dimwit, so Packie's just going to need to keep putting on the pressure here. He's looking for well, look at this drop. What an excellent play. He's down to 17, but it's 10 right now for Dimwit as he's looking to go up 2-0.
It's going to be another close one. Dimwit getting a lot of red on his board. Not what he wants to see. That yellow-blue is perfect for what he wants, but now, again, getting reds. RNG not cooperating with Dimwit. This is giving Packie the chance he needs to really step up.
8-13.
Oh, but nothing is coming around for Packie right now either.
Packie is going to start just chipping away at everything he can. He's down to 9. It's 9-4. This is, again, going to be a close one. Packie looking for blue. Packie setting
doing
up
the advanced placements here.
Packie with a big hero combo. He's now down to 6. It's 6-4.
He's brought it down to 1.
But it looks like
what a cross clear to Dimwit, and he takes it
away at an 11-49.
What a final knockout blow by Dimwit to get game number 2. Oh my goodness, that came down to the wire, and Dimwit just found a perfect placement there.
Another close match between these two Dr. Mario Titans. It is 2-0 Dimwit. These two have never gone 3-0. It's always been at least 4, usually 5 games. So I don't think we're seeing the end of this just yet.
I don't think we have anytime soon either.
I think we also have lost Dimwit, so we're going to try to get Dimwit back. There he is. All right.
Maybe.
Can we talk about, though, how Packie came back from a 21 virus deficit in that?
Yeah, that was an amazing comeback there. It's just unfortunate that it just got so close and not enough. So we just got to get Dimwit back into ready position. All right, looks like he is all squared away. Dimwit's going to be on match point.
Packie looking to start a reverse sweep here. It starts with 1 win. Let's see if he can get it.
Let's find out. We've got readies from both players. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, go! Both players off to an equal start.
I don't like Dimwit's board. There's just too much holes early on.
A lot of holes going to create a lot more drop time delays. But that's not really what you want in the opening board.
But column 4 for Packie is also not something I'm a fan of. There's a huge gap there. But he's trying to make the most of what he has. Again, that's Packie's play style. Garbage, who cares? Also, a lot of forced tucks right now for Dimwit, as it's 36-32, slight favoring towards Dimwit early on in this match.
Yeah, an early lead right now for Dimwit, but it's pretty close right now. Packie doing a great job setting a lot of things up. And he'll get across into a combo. That's a beautiful play there from Packie.
Excellent play, and that puts him to within 3 early on here, as it is 25-28. And Packie now has a pretty free and clear board, as he's opened everything up, and he's maintaining that top line average, the average top line level, not getting too far deep into the level. He has funneled, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, as he has a pretty good cushion on row 1. Meanwhile, taking a look at Dimwit's board, Dimwit's got a big cluster in his left corner. He does tend to leave those corners a bit exposed. We'll see how that affects him. But right now it's 15-14, and now the champ now takes a 3-virus lead over Dimwit, as Dimwit now in single digits. So these two trading blows early.
Yeah, it's a nice tight tug of war in the early going right now in this third game. I think Packie probably has the cleaner board, although even with the drop issues that he would probably have to deal with, it's still a better position. Although Dimwit's really tight there on that far right corner.
I also like Packie's board. He's opening himself up to easy clears, but 3 blues and Dimwit is out, and he's out at 206. But Packie not far behind at a 210.
Yeah, he is not far behind at all. It's still anybody's game right now.
And Dimwit's got a real interesting board. On his bottom 2 rows, he only has 2 viruses. This means he's probably going to have to force a lot of drop plays. That's going to slow him down. Packie's got a very top-heavy board as well, but there's at least some diversity as far as virus placement.
Yeah, I think Dimwit's probably also going to have to deal with a lot of tucks for his end game. He's going to have to be really creative with those plays. Otherwise, it's probably going to be. I don't see Dimwit doing any classic horizontal plays as he gets a nice little cross clear there to boot.
It has sort of handcuffed him, but he also has a lot of other opportunities on this board for drop plays. But it's 21 to 26 right now. Packie kind of hesitating on some of these plays, but you do see him maintaining pace. It is 17 to 20 right now, and there was a sick play earlier by Packie, as Leviticus pointed out. 14 to
yeah,
17.
there really was. Looking at Dimwit's board, he's got no place to put blues right now. All blue is junk for Dimwit.
And meanwhile, Packie's left corner is sort of exposed. He's gonna have to start taking care of that. But it's red heavy, so his options to play that are very limited.
Yeah, if he can. Oh, that's a nice little way to clear that out. That's a nice way to clear out some junk there from Packie. And he looks like he's starting to chip away there at that left side. Holding it pretty close right now. Only a couple of viruses between the 2 players. Actually, it's tied up for a little bit, and then Dimwit takes the lead.
Dimwit having to play those tucks, like you said, but he got what he needed to get out. He's out at a 409. But again, Packie not far behind. Packie's
no, he won't be far behind. He's got the
418.
pieces he needs.
He's made up a couple of seconds. And,
yeah, he's not far behind at all. Again, only by about a handful of viruses. Dimwit playing a little precarious at the top, but got a nice little combo to boot.
And Packie playing a similar board to Dimwit, as Dimwit did last round, is nothing to speak of on row 1.
Yeah, not much going for either player. Although I think Dimwit's got a lot more packed away, whereas Packie's going to have to deal with a lot more space. But he's making good use of it.
And look at that combo, and then a nice tuck play by Packie. He's just opened it up. It's a 6 virus lead.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with it right now, tucking everything away beautifully. Gonna have to deal with some yellow garbage right now, because he doesn't really have any place to put it right now. But everything looks really good at the moment. Gets another combo there, keeps a slight lead going.
26-27. Dimwit having a spire on 8, and this is uncharacteristic. One of Dimwit's better strengths that we've seen out of him is maintaining that average top line level, not really keeping anything too high up on his board, and we're just not seeing that in any of his, early games so far.
Yeah, you can kind of see him shaking his head a little bit. I think he might be a little disappointed with the offerings that RNG has been presenting him lately.
Meanwhile, 15 viruses to go for Packie, and Packie has this great drop there. He's now down to 11. Going to probably hit single digits before Dimwit, as Dimwit has a very, very messy board right now. This is uncharacteristic, but he turns it into a great sequence, and now he's suddenly at 12. But half a dozen viruses now between Packie and level 13, and a red-blue is optimal. But he's going to take the tuck. Probably a good play, not having to force yourself to a certain virus combination or pill combination. And Packie is going to be out at 627 and really has an opportunity to open up a lead.
Yeah, Dimwit, though, has a nice little board set up for a combo. He's going to get rid of the left side. Just needs a couple more blues and one more red. And it comes up perfectly in sequence, he's not going to be far behind.
642. It's a 9-virus advantage right now for the champ here in this third game. In a best of 5, the winner of this advances to the finals and takes on Leviticus for the November championship.
Dimwit's board looks pretty good right here. I like his tuck plays. Although it looks like he's a little disappointed in what he's getting right now. Probably not wanting to deal with some blue junk at the moment. But he's making the best of a bad situation.
38-46, and again, Packie just pouring it on, and Packie's got a really, really good board here. His bottom 2 rows are full up, which are going to make decisions very, very precarious, but he's absolutely working with what he has. Meanwhile, looking at Dimwit's board, I like Dimwit's board too. A lot of double opportunities, but again, RNG's kind of forcing him to favor blue a lot.
Yeah, although he gets a nice little combo there to kind of keep the gap within a few viruses. I kind of have to agree with you on Packie's board. That's if he can clear out the rest of those rows up at the top. Ooh, and a bit of a misplay there on Packie.
That's a critical misplay. I don't think it'll slow him down too much. But Dimwit also hung up in row 6 right now.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit of a hang up with his. Looks like he's trying to get a horizontal clear on that yellow on the top row. He's going to get it, and he'll get a nice combo out there. He's going to stay within a single digits of Packie. Ooh, a nice little horizontal there to get rid of it.
And now he's set himself up for an excellent drop, and now has a horizontal play. This is brilliant play right now by the champ, as he's now down to half a dozen. Dimwit not far behind with 15, as we are getting close to the end of the penultimate level in this third game.
Yeah, I think Packie's going to have to start scaffolding at some point to make that tuck. And he's doing just that. He's going to need one more piece. There's the yellow he needs. He's out at 851.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke. 10 viruses to go for Dimwit. This is just some uncharacteristic, I don't want to say it's uncharacteristic play, but this RNG really is handcuffing him right now, as he's still hanging on those 10 viruses, and his situation in rows there, column 7 and 8, gonna be a problem, but he has opened it up.
It kind of looks like Dimwit he's got the game plan in mind for what he wants to do, but with the pieces he's not getting them. So he's having to do a little bit of improv to get the pieces he needs. Oh, and he tried to get that horizontal clear on that yellow virus, and it just cleared away.
And Packie's running into a problem where he's got an extremely red-heavy top line, and is being forced to just misplay or not making forced misplays rather, because he just really doesn't have anywhere to go with his pills right now, as he's down to 37. But Dimwit's still on 13. I have never seen Dimwit get this hung up. That's got to be tilting him just a little bit.
I think it is, but I think it's also Dimwit trying to like he's trying to find the right pieces. Like he's waiting for the right pieces to pop in.
And
as he clears out at about the 10:06 mark. Yeah, it's like there's a massive lead now for Packie in this game.
This is a 30 virus lead, and I don't want to say that this is game 3 to Packie just yet, but it's looking that way.
Yeah, it's looking really, really likely to be that way at the moment. As long as Packie doesn't make any critical mistakes.
Our chat's saying that they felt as Dimwit was playing a bit greedy, and I think that's pretty spot on. When you're a quick in limited space combo player like Dimwit is, you do get greedy, and sometimes you make too many plans. And Dimwit's even said it himself that sometimes that handcuffs you. Not just himself but other players. So
and you're kind of noticing that right now. He's waiting for pieces. He's waiting for the pieces he wants to put his evil plans into motion.
And it's now looking like it's going to be game 3 to Packie, as he's now down to 3 viruses, pretty much free and clear. He just needs to clear a bit of garbage in 4, and he is free and clear. And he's decided to go for the horizontal first. So he's free and clear, just needs a blue, and Packie will finish and win game 3 at 11 minutes and 34 seconds. But look at what DmWit has done on 14. Absolutely surged. It just wasn't enough. Almost came back from being down by 30.
Yeah, did a great job there. Managed to close the gap to about 25, about to 5 viruses, and he'll finish up at 11:52. So a good finish there from DmWit, but we will not have a sweep. We will go to a game number 4.
And I think these two players wouldn't have had it any other way. You don't want to see a sweep between these two players. But we're going to go to game number 4.
Just going to get everything all squared away. Alright, looks like both players are on level 10, ready to go. Just need to reset your timers. We're all squared there.
Everybody clear, ready to go. We're just waiting on readies from both players.
We have a ready from DmWit. And looks like we had a ready from Packie. So 3, 2, 1, and go!
Game number 4 of this best of 5 semi-final for the November title in the Dr. Mario Monthly Speed Tournament. Packie, the 3 seed versus DmWit, the 2 seed. A rematch of the semifinals from last year in the bottom part of the bracket. Packie took it in 5 games, 4 games. I'd have to go back and look. But right now, both players playing very strongly early on. Slight lead to DmWit, but the champ not far behind.
Yeah, not far behind. In fact, they're pretty much dead even right now in terms of virus clearance. But I do like DmWit's board a lot more. Packie's got a lot of gaps he's got to work with. That's going to bring a lot of slowdowns, a lot of delays when it comes to drops.
Packie with that double clear, that puts him at 28-26 now. It's 1 virus between these two players. This is how it's going to be. I think Packie found his second win, and he's really starting to surge.
Yeah, I think notching that win under his belt kind of revitalized him a little bit. Kind of restored his confidence a little bit, and you can kind of see he's really kind of leaning into the game here.
Meanwhile, DmWit at 13 viruses, but has everything hanging up. Everything but that 1 blue in row 1 is row 3 or above, which means a lot of forced tucks are going to come into play.
Yeah, absolutely right there. And Packie already setting everything up for his end game. That looks really clean right now.
Packie would love a combo play, and he would love another blue-red. He's going to get it. Look at that sideways lightning bolt.
And it looks like he's going to try to get rid of that blue first.
I think that's the smart play. He opens up a lot more double opportunities, and I think what he's gonna do is, maybe not. He is going to tuck double, and now he just needs that 1. And excellent play there. He's out at 210. DmWit not far behind. Just needs 2 blues, and he'll have that double clear.
Yeah, and he'll get exactly what he needs, and he's out at 216. Still pretty tight between both players right now. Even with Packie being a little bit ahead, it's still pretty close between both players.
Absolutely, but it's a slight lead for Packie, and Packie has a pretty strong game going here early on. DmWit, I like DmWit's left side of his board, but again, everything's kind of focused on his right side. Where it's a bit more diverse for Packie, but he's going to want to start getting that average top line down because he's got blues in 1 and 7 that need to be addressed.
Yeah, and looks like he's taking care of that right now. DmWit also doing a nice job getting a little bolt there.
And DmWit has opened up a 10 virus lead. He's surging right now in 11. But again, even those red viruses hanging up on 1 does a tuck to clear them out. It's 28-17. Packie slowed down a little bit right now by RNG.
Yeah, having a little trouble with what he's got to deal with. Having a Spire there in column 5 clears it out. Has no place for reds or yellows, and that is all that he's getting right now. That is not what you want to see. Oh my goodness. Now it's going to be a red-blue heavy board for Packie at the moment. Dimwit now down to single digits in level 11.
But he's hung up. You see him trying to make a lot of plays. That's a good combo, though. That's what he was waiting for. Not getting too greedy. We saw that bite him last game, and I think he's made a bit of an adjustment, just trying not to go for anything too huge, just trying to get enough here. He knows he just has to get the one win. He's out at 4.
Yeah, about a 404 on Dimwit's timer there.
But here comes Packie. Packie's starting to surge now. As he's now down to 10, he's going to be into single digits and has an opportunity to really start doing some damage on those blues. That's what he's looking to do. He's going to play a combo here, and I think he might be looking at clearing horizontally those blues in row 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do, and it gets a big triple to boot.
Meanwhile, looking at Dimwit's board, he is playing pretty decently. A bit hung up on his top row, though. Has to force a couple of garbage clears horizontally. And 447 for Packie, and it's an 11 virus game, and I really like Packie's board.
Yeah, Packie's got a nice set of variety on his board. And it's going to provide him a lot of great chances to make combinations.
Big drop play by Dimwit. He's at 36, 49.
Although Packie having to deal with some yellow garbage right now, but now it's going to be opening up for him.
Meanwhile, Dimwit at 28. Now he's starting to surge. But don't count Packie out just yet, as he's got some real good zero drop plays available to him. He's going to get that zero triple, and he's now down to 36. I think we're going to start seeing Packie make moves.
Yeah, and Packie's making everything correct right now, doing the right play, setting up a lot of 1 and 0 drops.
Meanwhile, Dimwit a bit hung up. He's kind of just only got one little well in column 5, but viruses everywhere else. So he's really having to be creative in his playmaking. Meanwhile, at 24 viruses, now 22, Packie's starting to come back. Packie never saying die here, and it's showing, as now he's down to 18 to 11. But look at this drop by Dimwit. He's about to be in single digits, and now he is at a 612 on his clock. And a drop there, that puts him at 7. So again, just as Packie's getting back to within
strike, and I think Packie misplayed that piece.
Oh, that's a big misplay by Packie. That may be it right there for him.
I don't know. He's got openings for it. If he gets another blue yellow, he can get it back opened up, and he's got the clearance right there.
Meanwhile, we're seeing Dimwit set up a drop combo. He's not quite going to get it, but it's not going to matter. He's out at 12 at a 646. 8 viruses between Packie and the next stage. We're about to look at a horizontal play by Packie. He's kind of depending on...
and he just sealed off column 2.
But it's not.
He'll get the horizontal he wants, but at what price?
He needs reds. He's not getting them. This is just absolute brutal RNG. Sometimes you make that one misplay and RNG just comes and makes you pay for it. But it looks like with that drop, Packie will be out at a 723. But the margin right now, 16 viruses. But again, we saw Dimwit nearly make up 30 in one level. So anything can happen here right now. And I gotta say, if you look at the bottom 5 rows of Packie's board, this is his opportunity to do it.
Yeah, he's got a very perfect board here at the bottom here at the penultimate level. Great chances to really surge ahead with so many double chances. And a lot of chances to clear 4 viruses at once if RNG cooperates with them.
And it looks like early on it is. He's trying to just make good plays. But looking at Dimwit's board, Dimwit again making a strong start, some tuck doubles. That's what he's so good at. And he's at 26 to 39. Packie just looking to try to maintain pace right now. It's a 13 virus advantage in favor of the challenger.
Yeah, but I think Packie's got a nicer board. He's definitely working with his piece placements a lot better. Keeping that garbage down to minimal levels. Although Dimwit's doing a pretty good job with that right now as well.
31-16 here, as Packie's really got to start putting on the pressure as he's running out of time. A good triple drop there, though, and now he's really opened up those last rows of the board. This is where he's got to make his move.
Yeah, he's really got to put the pedal to the metal here. We're just about 2/3 of the way through the penultimate level. He's running out of time, so he's really got to hurry it up.
But a great cross drop, and now it's 19-6. This is where he can really start making moves. There's a lot of doubles. There's
the 4 virus clear we were looking at. He's narrowed it down to 11, now down to 10.
But Packie again looking for, Dimwit with the cross and the drop. He's out at 925. 10 viruses left. It looks like Dimwit's going to try to run away with this. And Dimwit's got a very favorable endgame board looking at those bottom 4 or 5 rows.
Yeah, that's going to be very double friendly there at the bottom for Dimwit.
If I'm
Packie's going to need to get rid of that red virus real soon.
And he's getting double cursed again.
Yeah, he's just not getting anything. He'll get that yellow clear out there. That's the right play there. He's going to be out at 10:05. And it is 14 viruses.
It's not by any means a done deal, but Packie's got to play hyper-aggressive now.
Yeah, he's got to really, really put pedal to the metal here. This is tournament point for Packie. He's got to win this to stay in and force a game 5.
Meanwhile, 38-54 now. It's a bit more of a lead in favor of Dimwit. It just doesn't seem like Packie's been able to recover from that misdrop earlier. He's come so close a few times, but Dimwit's pulled it right back. And currently 46-31. It's a 15 virus lead in favor of the challenger in this semifinal. The winner faces Leviticus in the championship round.
Yeah, and Packie's trying very hard to try to keep pace. But Dimwit now getting down to that bottom part of the board where he's going to have a lot of chances to really make out some combos, just like that one.
And it is 16-36. It's now a 20 virus lead. It's really starting to look like the writing's on the wall for the champ here in this semifinal match. But anything and everything can happen. But if you look at this endgame setup, it really looks like that it's going to be game 4 to Dimwit and match.
Yeah, and I love his setups here. Granted, he's got all yellows now, but everything is in place for a proper play.
I think
he might get a little greedy and go for a double yellow.
I think he's changed course, and he's just gonna
and he's gonna finish up at 11:44.
And Dimwit will advance to his I believe 6th finals as Packie runs this one out with 19 viruses to go. Again, that misplay earlier on in level 11 was sounded the doom bell for Packie.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate mistake there on Packie's end, but he played so well in this tournament and in pretty much all the tournaments he's played in through this season. He's done a really good job, and this is not over for him by any stretch.
And he's locked down the 2 seed for the championships, so he's in a good way to win the 2020 season in a few weeks. But for right now, Packie's journey is over.
Yeah. But we will see Packie next month in the 2020 season finale, the playoffs, I guess you could say, for Dr. Mario Monthly.
And Packie is running that out.
I think he just needs one more red. Come on, give him a sub 13 at least. There we go.
We'll give him a sub 13. But Dimwit, your semifinal winner, and he'll face Leviticus here in just a few minutes. We're going to give him a moment to take a quick breather so he's not having to play.
I think we all kind of need a couple breathers after those first couple of games.
So we're going to take a 10-minute break. And we're going to have Leviticus versus Dimwit, the 4 and the 3, take each